No monsters abound here. The only YouTuber that smells faintly of cheese. Oh, that's not true. There's plenty of YouTubers that probably smell faintly of cheese. Some of them probably quite strongly. Anyway, welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 50 of my Khalida campaign. 50 episodes. That's a lot. We really need to get a move on. It's Vlad. Vlad's the problem. There's a lot of Vlad around. We need to stamp out some Vlad. Also, some Skulk. Skulk needs to be stamped out. He's got a small army. He's been recruiting a small army in Karagdromar. So I need to deal with that. Probably Thutep might be able to deal with that, maybe? Maybe Thutep can do that. I think maybe Thutep might have to do that. The only problem is a lot of these provinces are going to have quite bad issues with corruption. Because obviously they're riddled with vampires. We need to sort that corruption out, but it's going to take a little while. So public order is going to be a bit of a problem moving forward. But moving forward, we will have to do. Because obviously, I need to get this campaign finished. I'd like to start the Beastman campaign and also maybe a Skaven campaign. We've been killing a lot of Skaven and I kind of fancy using some more Deathglow Bombardier, so maybe that's the thing. I don't know. But I'd like to use the Steel Faith Overhaul mod because I do quite like that mod. And unfortunately, because of the way the mod conflicts with the vanilla game, I found that if I have any replays of the other version of the game, SFO to vanilla, then opening up the replay menu will crash the game. And the only way I can sort that out is by going into the file structure and removing those replays. Now that's generally not an issue, except obviously I use a lot of replays in my videos because I have to save each one and forgetting one can be a bit of a pain in the arse because you fight it. It might be a very long battle. You might spend 20 minutes fighting a battle. And then you open up the replay menu and then suddenly realise that you've forgotten to clear it out and the game crashes and you have to then row and redo the battle. And obviously that's quite frustrating. So I've not decided to mix the two at the moment because I think that would probably be a bad idea. It'll probably end up with me crying a lot. So not a thing that's going to happen. Land of Assassins, you have a commandment to get, because we've recolonised it after Chaos's little visit. The Worship of Petra, I think, because we need growth. We've got King Wakaf. He's going to head up to Al-Haik, and then he's going to do some recruitment. He's going to get some Graveguard in his army. And King Donut over here is going to... I'm probably going to send him over to the coast over here. Well, I mean, maybe... You know what? Maybe I'll keep him here, because he can keep this under control, though it's not too bad. And also, just in case we do... I mean, I don't think we'll get any Beastmen spawns or anything in the middle of our territory, but just in case it does happen, and that would be a massive pain. I mean, if he was over on the west coast and Beastmen spawned down here, it would just be an absolute nightmare to go and hunt them down. So that's... So he can stay there for the moment. And otherwise, it's looking all pretty good. We're pushing northward. We're going to push into Sylvania the next few turns. Satep is probably going to go for Schwarzhafen next. Maybe he can go and clear up old Skulk over here. I'm a bit worried that he might head down to Blood River Valley. That would be a bit of a problem. We don't have walls here at the moment. Maybe we should... Oh, you know what? That'd be fine. I mean, yeah. I mean, I hope maybe the dwarves can deal with him. Last episode we did manage to get a sodding trade agreement with the dwarves. It did cost us everything. Cleared us out. The dwarves wanted a lot of money just in case we stabbed them in the back. And to be honest, I really don't want to stab anyone in the back at the moment. I've got my enemies. That's all we need. I might stab Bretonia in the back. But other than that, there'll be no stabbing. Maybe the dwarves as well. But other than that, no stabbing at all. So we might be able to get some non-aggression pacts, maybe with High Elves as well, maybe. I mean, people do like the fact that we've been kicking Vlad in the teeth, so there is that. It seems like the best way to... Ooh, we're heading to Schwarzhafen. Well, that solves that problem for me. Oh, and Sly Ramneref, no. You will be avenged, maybe. I can't remember. I don't know who's there. Is Gordon Ramsay around there somewhere? Maybe. So we might be able to get some trade agreements, non-aggression pacts, that kind of thing. That would be good. Looks like we're going to go for Schwarzhafen next. I would like to take Workbad because obviously the moot is going to be a bit of a pain in the arse to hold on to. And I think in Lustria we're going to pull back to the Vampire Coast. Oh yes, I forgot about that army. Right, yeah, that one. No, bugger off. Go on, shoot. Alright, we're gonna pull back the Vampire Coast, protect it against all Skaven incursion as we head towards the end game. That's the plan here. We're now heading towards the end game. Okay, Ramnerif, you will be avenged by Hakos. Hakos, avenge. Holy. Did you you failed? Okay, that's fine. Thutep strict, that's fine. Failure, you failed to avenge. Yeah. There's Skaven all over. There's Skaven everywhere. It's just the worst. Okay, so we've got that fight to go on. You know what I should, before I forget. Not that I ever forget things, of course. Let's head back to the Vampire Coast there. We've still got the sodding Black Creek Raiders wandering around. They are what the heck? What? You brazen, just standing outside. Oh, but I need to go and... I mean, well... I don't think they're any threat, really.
Not enough warpstone.
Well, on the other hand, the garrison is nothing, so maybe we should race back and... well, I don't think... No, these guys aren't any threat. We're going to go and... Can we attack that army? Yes, we can. They'll probably run away, but...
All shall perish.
That's it. You run off like a rodent. Hetecore. We're going to give you... I want to give you a chariot? Not really. Blade Master. Let's go with Blade Master. So we can maybe catch those. I think the city should be fine. Fuming Serpent is okay. I think we defeated... Was it Mortigin? Mortigin? Who is, I believe they... I mean, someone mentioned in the comments that they named all of the book armies after people in the sort of the Total War community. So I think Mortigin, although he's now dead, was Milk and Cookies Total War. I think that's who that was. So that's pretty cool. I didn't realise. I had absolutely no idea. I think the army over here, wandering around, is some sort of Bretonian army, and it's the general's named after Total Biscuit. So I thought that was quite neat. I had no idea about that. Hadn't realised. So that's pretty cool. Right. So with that in mind, we're now going to move on this city. Oh crap! Whoa. Hello, Hans von Deal. You've got some Terrorgeists. That's fine. I can deal with Terrorgeists. We're going to move you up. We can deal with that army. I don't know whether... I don't think I can... Oh, bloody hell. 98. Yeah, we're going to have to sit here just for a little while. Just to get public order back to a good amount. Maybe I should go up to grab Workbad. They do have quite a garrison there. Got the ghost fence. Deskhead, you're going to come and do some scouting for us. Hello, who's that? Ah, there's Vlad. He's in Altdorf. Probably making himself comfortable on Karl's throne. What a scallywag. Where's Gordon Ramsay? Was Gordon Ramsay wounded? Oh god, look at all our agents. Gordon Ramsay's wounded. Hakaros Senudes is over there. You're doing that. Deskhead, you've moved. Sepco. You can come over here because I would like some scouting in that direction. That seems fine. Senudes, what do I want you to do? Kind of don't... I mean, maybe some art... Maybe vision over here would be a good idea. I'm losing so many agents to enemy agent actions. It's unbelievable. Okay, what we do need to do here is I need some more Untainted. Let's get that as well for the public order. I mean, corruption is dropping by 5% a turn, so that's very nice. I don't seem to be getting any vampiric corruption. I don't know why that is. Maybe I'm immune? I don't know why I would be. Let's see if we can grab Workbad. I mean, that army is not... I think I can do this, to be honest. I mean, that army is basically garbage. I've got skeletons, zombies. Crit ghouls, nothing there is a threat. So
Hikara will be mine.
kick the door in, kill everyone inside. Here we are at Workbad, Ivymoose and Mittens. They're very much the vanguard of my force. I kind of feel that they're going to be ranging ahead of everyone else. Especially as Khalida catches up, never mind. So we're going to do the classic, smash down the door, kill everyone inside. It's, you know, it's Coke classic really, isn't it? It's literally just the best tactic to use. Especially against an army that does have very limited range attacks. I mean, they've got the towers. As you can see, these towers are not... Towers don't last very long against Ushabti with great bows, so that's a thing. So our army's just meandering up. We're not even... the skeleton warriors just meandering up towards the gate. No rush. The constructs have got this. And if these skeletons could feel fear, no doubt they would be shaking in their boots. So they're already a little bit shaky. Look at them. Looking around, not sure what's going on. Thinking about their skeletal families, maybe. Little Johnny Skellington, who's soon to be an orphan. I mean, technically he's already an orphan, because obviously his parents are dead. But still, the point is that these constructs are going to make absolute mincemeat of of all of this, basically. It's not going to last very long. So already, as Ivymoose getting stuck in, you're going to get a banishment coming out here. That's going to hit the Graveguard. Do a huge... Oof. I mean, it's no Pit of Souls, but it does its work, doesn't it? Pit of Shades even. Not Pit of Souls, Pit of Shades. In comes another banishment here. This is from Ivymoose. It does so little damage to our constructs, despite one of the stalkers there getting punted around. Not really bothered about it. So Ivymoose has racked up 137 kills so far, and Menkaus has racked up 108. So that's not too bad. Lots of Graveguard lying splattered. Well, ghouls lying splattered. The Graveguard obviously a little bit drier, less squishy. It does remind me a lot of the Throg campaign. As you can see, the forces at the gate pretty much crumbling already. They are throwing more and more units into the fight, but it's not really going to help them. I think this Graveguard here is the general of the garrison. Yeah, they're dead. They do have some more units in the city centre though. They've got some Varguys, a couple of units of Fellbats, some Graveguard held in reserve for all the good it's going to do them. And it's not going to do them any. Our archers have actually done pretty well. All these corpses lying on the... I mean, they're already corpses, but there's a lot of now not moving corpses on the wall. And a lot of that is down to the archers. They've been doing fantastic work. A few of our units have taken a little bit of damage. Down goes the other tower. Not that was really... not really an issue, but now it's down. We've got the Usirian's Legion of Netherworld. I always kind of feel like I should get the Legion of Netherworld stuck in, because they have such high physical resistance. They don't really take an awful lot of damage, so it just seems sensible.
It is well.
So some ghouls have come down this little street down here, and they're now getting hacked to pieces by Ushabti. As you can see, they are losing decisively. Yes, that's not really a surprise. I mean, the ghouls aren't particularly good units. Aren't particularly good units to start off with, and Ushabti are very good. Probably one of my favourite monstrous infantry units. I think Minotaurs obviously come top. I think then it's probably the Ushabti, you know. I think they're probably in second place. I mean, the Minotaurs just wreck face. Although I do like the what are the werewolves called? Skin wolves. Those guys. They're pretty good. Nice to have Nausicaa back in as well. That'd be good. So Ibemoose, the Sphinx of Yuskuf, and the Rock are heading towards the city centre. There are still a few units defending it. This unit of Graveguard are pretty much all that stands in Ibermoose's way, and no, they no longer stand in Ibermoose's way. They are, yep, that's good. And these Vargeist are not going to last very long against the Necro Sphinx. It's just chucking them around. They've already taken a fair chunk of damage. Out comes another banishment. That's going to do a lot of damage to these Graveguard. It's actually doing a fair chunk of damage to these Vargeist as well. See the Graveguard already collapsing. The Vargeist down. Yep, there we go. The army has collapsed. I mean, that is sort of reminiscent, I feel, of my Throg campaign, which was very much kick the door in and kill everyone inside. And while that tactic may lack a certain level of finesse, it's bloody fun to watch, so there is that. Okay, so victory there, very nice. We're going to occupy the city, of course. We've got Stirland under our control. That's going to be helpful, because we can use the worship of Asaph to increase our public order and decrease corruption. Now, obviously, we are going to have some public order difficulties here, but we are within a day's or turn's march of Averheim, so we can just switch back and forth between two. We can also leave Ibermoose to defend it. Now, the only problem is I would like to move... I really need more than one army to take out Sylvania. But I'm a little bit worried about this, but maybe I just need to concentrate on Khalida and Peter Andre taking out these territories over here. Then they can move up into the Empire and support. So maybe that's the plan. However, I am, now that we've got Workbad, that does mean the moot should be okay. What we can do here is, I think, so let's get an obelisk there, because that's going to improve public order as well. So let's now move on Schwarzhafen. That's... no, that's fine. I didn't realise Satep just had a chariot. I thought I just sent like a Tomb Prince to do that, but that's fine. And that's going to be an easy auto resolve, I think. There we go, that's fine. Let's occupy that. A competent attacker and executioner, very nice. Replenishment is not going to be too bad because we do have, of course, Aros. It doesn't actually have a replenish trick. We could give... maybe we should do that. Yeah, let's give him replenish troops. That's gonna help a little bit. And then Satep, you're 1 point away from grabbing the Kemerian War Sphinx. So let's get Indomitable Will, so that once you've got the Kemerian War Sphinx, we can get Conqueror. Now we do have quite a lot of Canopic Jars, which is lovely. Now we could save up for another army, but I think that's a bit boring. So in the meantime, who doesn't have a fun thing? You've got a Tormentor Sword, which I quite like. Ibermoose, you're going to be tricked out as it is, but you do have a skill point, which I had missed. Could go over my dead body, more hit points. I mean, you've already got quite... I mean, that's going to give you another 600 hit points, which is quite nice. On the other hand, we could maybe look at getting Lightning Strike, which again would be very useful. Let's do that. So let's go for Soul Reaper. So that's going to give you more casualty replenishment rate, which is just always useful. There is never a reason not to take casualty replenishment. And let's Peter Andre, you've got stuff, haven't you? Yeah, you've got Destroyer of Eternities and a Dawnstone. High Queen Khalida is obviously going to have all the fun stuff. Yes, she does. What is the enchanted item? Did we not have something we needed? We need wine, yeah. That's a pain. I think the only source is in... it's on the... yeah, it's just... if we could trade, I could probably get that from the High Elves, but... where are the High Elves?
Wisdom awaits.
Yes, you do have wine. But...
I realise you can know no rest, but must you plague me?
Yes, Tekalis, I must, because... how about if I give you all my money?
I refuse.
No, okay, fine. Little bugger, yeah. Okay, with that in mind, let's save our money. Let's see if we can get an aggression pact next turn with more money. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I do need Castle Tempelhof. To be honest, I need to... I mean, the corruption here will drop, which is helpful. Maybe I need to get rid of that. Maybe get a replenishment. No, let's get walls there, I think. I would like... Maybe I'll just raise Carag Dromar. Just get rid of it. Because I don't particularly want it. It's just... Oh, Dwarf Realms. It's just a bit in the way. And, of course, we do have the College of Pyrotechnics, who have set up shop in Essen.
Approach and make your offer, but I make no promises to my assent.
I'm still unreliable. I'm fairly sure it's bugged. I don't think I should be unreliable for this long. It should get better. And it hasn't. Unless... Because, I mean, I did betray Cetra with a military... We had a military alliance, which is the highest level of alliance you can get. And then I declared war on him, which means... Maybe it drops to unreliable, and there are depths below unreliable that you can drop to, but it doesn't actually like give a number to it, and so it's slowly climbing, but nowhere near fast enough. So maybe that's what's happened. So maybe at some point in the future I will start coming out of... Oh, hello. The undead are...
What would you have of me?
God, I panicked for a minute. I thought Kazrak had spawned. Give things or I smash face. Yes, that's good diplomacy. Kazrak, good work there. You know what? Sure. Now, no get to kill you. This good for you, bad for me. Well, yes, there is that. I'm concentrating. We need to kill Vlad. Vlad is the important thing. Kill Vlad. Win the campaign. Take Mousillon as well. Need Mousillon. Right, you look, bugger off. Look, I've got the Vampire Coast. I will stay on the Vampire Coast. Skroll can have the rest of the jungle. Oh, god damn it, Sly. You're supposed to be tired. You killed Hakoros as well. But Araru is back. Good. But we're just getting hit all over the place. Can we catch up with these guys? We can, but I think they just run away again. Yeah, they just run. Okay, well, that's okay. We'll move back down to the Awakening. They're still wandering around. Looks like they're recruiting more units. Yes, I think they're recruiting... Oh, god damn it. I can't catch up with them. They keep running away. To be honest, I'm not too bothered about Zaltak. They can take that back. But send nudes. You're going to wound Liv. Come on. Nice. Good work. They're only level 5 as well. Let's give more chance to do some wounding. And then over here... I mean, we could go for Castle Drakenhof. That's a potential. Or Fort Ober. I think I'm going to go for Fort Oberstry. So let's move over to the Moot. Yeah, public order there is going to tank. But that's to be expected. There's wine over here, actually, isn't there? Yes, there is. So we could grab the wine Eschen. Because Castle Tempelhof is the only city... It doesn't have a garrison either. We do have armies moving eastward. Vlad and Rudiger. Well, there's old Rudiger. Rudiger was the target of Deskhead for quite a while, but then he managed to give us a slip. Little bugger. Never mind. Okay, let's go and grab Karak Izor. So we'll do that. There is an army now at Miragnio. Hans von Deal. I mean, the garrison there isn't very... I mean, I think Khalida can probably take it, but public order here is dropping. I think we're going to go for it. No, we want siege towers. That's going to take 3. That's not too bad. I think we can take this. So let's continue the siege. Let's get a support crew. I'll get another replenishment building there because that will help bring the corruption down. I mean, the corruption is dropping. which is good, but yeah, see, that's minus 14 because of corruption. That's a lot. Zvorak, yes, you're pretty bad as well. Let's get... That's the problem with moving so quickly, invading things so quickly, is that we're just tanking public order all over the place. And we do have armies from Vlad approaching. Yeah, I think we'll be okay, but it would be nice to get more armies. Talking of more armies, Wakaf, you are required sooner rather than later. So let's get rid of all these. And let's do... you're not in a city, so... Well... Do we want to give you the Flock of Jeff? Yeah, sure, why not? Does that mean Khalida's only got 19 units? Yeah, it does. I forgot to get another unit. Never mind. Kagatif. Indeed he is. We're going to get Conqueror, I think. That should be fine. You don't... no, you do have a Casket of Souls. Yeah, the only problem is those, we've only got 19 units, and those chariots are not going to be very useful in a siege battle. Although we do have Khalida, who is, you know, a bit of a tank by herself, so we should be okay. Ramneref, you are going to get... Oh, now. Yeah, I'm going to give you Cleanse Corruption, because that's going to be very, very useful. What's the cleansing... I mean, how much are you... Characters? 18. Jeez. Yes, so Khalida and Hatip are really cleansing this corruption. It's dropped by 3% a turn. That's pretty good. So that's gonna come under control quite quickly. I might get Wakaf to resettle Lucini. Maybe I'll do that. So we should be able to grab Fort Oberstrike. Come on, Dawes, I gave you a crap load of money. You should be... Ugh, bloody orcs are back. Now actually, that works in my favour because... Or does it? Well, I guess we're going to find out. There's old Hans there. Well, Hans, your diplomatic immunity has been revoked. Wait. Oh, shit. See, I was thinking of Hans from Die Hard, but diplomatic immunity was Lethal Weapon, wasn't it?
Diplomatic immunity.
Just been revoked.
Damn it. Never mind. So we're going to revoke Hans's diplomatic immunity anyway. However, we do have a small problem in that the enemy army is relatively large. They've also got lots of Vargeists and, well, I mean, I love dealing with Vargeists. They're so much fun to deal with. So we've got some units. Looks like they're moving some Vargeists over to our left flank. We've also got some Hex Wraiths and a couple of Terrorgeists on our right flank. That's even less fun. Khalida's moving over to deal with the Hex Wraith because she is... Well, she has magical attacks. Although the Ushabti have been doing, you know, pretty good work by themselves, but Khalida is going to make a real mess of these Hex Wraiths. They're not really going to stand any kind of chance against her. The Terrorgeist, though, probably will. They are anti-large, so that could be problematic. The other Terrorgeist is coming in as well. Looks like he's heading for Hatip. Poor old Hatip is going to be the target. We have got some chariots coming in to assist Khalida there. I'd forgotten the Terrorgeist could use breath attacks, so the Skeleton Archers passed to let Hatip get charged there, so we don't want to... But he decides to charge the Stalkers, and actually I'm fine with him charging the Stalkers. The Stalkers are going to make mincemeat of him, or at least they won't die too quickly to him. So already he's losing that fight there. Unit losing decisively. Very nice. The Archers opening fire on the Blood Knights in the distance there. Lots of Vargeists on our left flank. We do have the Cobra Riders sitting just to keep an eye on them. On the right flank, we've got some chariots charging in. We've got some ghouls have attacked to join in the fight between Khalida and the Terrorgeist. Looks like Khalida is winning that fight, but not as easy as I'd hoped. Do have some Tomb Guard as well. Some skeleton warriors moving in to assist the Terrorgeist. On second thoughts, it looks like they're just going to die to the Ushabti as Ushabti comes charging in to deal with them. Very nice there. Lots of Vargeist charging in. They are attacking the Screaming Skull Catapult and our archers. Unfortunately, we don't have many units to deal with them, as our Stalkers are currently tied up dealing with that Terrorgeist. So the Cobra Riders have charged in. They should be doing okay against the Vargeists, especially because the Vargeists have been debuffed by Hatip. So the Stalkers have chased off the Terrorgeist. They're now coming in to save the Skeleton Archers. That's very nice, but looks like Hatip has now been attacked by the Vargeist in revenge for that little debuff. He's now getting beaten up, but looks like some Tomb Guard are assisting him a little bit anyway. There's that Terrorgeist lying on the ground. There's a Vargolf there as well. That Terrorgeist has flown off, but it keeps flying off and coming back to attack Khalida. That's a bit annoying. I think Khalida's going to be able to win this, no problem. But it's going to take a little while, and she could really be used elsewhere. Chariots helping out the Ushabti. Most of the enemy infantry are now engaged with our Tomb Guard. Our Tomb Guard are going to hold that, no problem there. Unit losing decisively. Yes, our Tomb Guard are far superior to the enemy's Grave Guard. Cobra Riders charging the Blood Knights. Now the Blood Knights are anti-large units, but they have taken a lot of damage. And it looks like the Cobra Riders are going to be able to win that engagement quite handily. Once they finished off those Blood Knights, they are then free to hit this infantry in the rear. Stalkers taking out these last few Vargeists. The Vargeists have now been either routed or defeated. Chariots moving around behind the enemy army. Or behind our enemy. Yes, some Vargeists are still flapping around, but they've taken a lot of damage. They are collapsing. Our archers, though, have got pretty mauled in the process. Nice little purple sun there. It's done a fair chunk of damage, you can see by the corpses. And the Blood Knights going down to the Cobra Riders. I mean, yes, Blood Knights are cool, but are they riding on the back of a giant stone animated serpent? Cool. I don't think they are. Not even riding, surfing. They are literally surfing on the back of a giant stone animated snake. That is pretty cool. Enemy army is collapsing. Last few corpse carts falling down. Death Knight there. Death Vampire even going down. There we go. They're dead. Easy peasy. No problem. Poor old Hans. Overplayed hand. There we go, Hans von Deal is now dead. And this is close victory. I think that was more a stunning, amazing victory, to be honest. That was... I mean, we lost 160 skeletons, most of them archers, I think, from those Vargeists. Other than that, no problem, easy peasy. And there we have the city is under our control. I'm not going to say its name because I can't actually pronounce it. That's a... yes. Well, I mean, at least we know where all of Vlad's armies were now. They were indeed over to the west. That does mean Sylvania should be mostly undefended. Other than the garrison, of course. But I don't think it's going to be that... so we should be able to make significant gains there very quickly. I think. There's Hans is dead. We've got raiding by Vlad in Workbad. Been assaulted. Gordon Ramsay's back, ready for duty. There he is. Steel technology failure. Assault guarantee success. Steel technology blah blah blah. That's fine. Okay, good. So I think Gordon Ramsay's going to come over here. Hopefully he can help us with Castle Tempelhof. He's going to be just out of range. That's a bit disappointing, but that's fine. Send nudes. Can you assault the garrison here? You can. Nice work. Not that we really needed it, but it's a thought that counts. You know, you didn't really do much. You killed some zombies, and to be honest, that's not that impressive. Never mind. Let's occupy Fort Overstride. There we go. We have that under our control. I'm going to get rid of these buildings because I don't need them. What I do need is anti-corruption. Now, I don't think they've got any... No. Okay, so we should find, hopefully, that vampire corruption is dropping. Osmosis has dropped to 6. We're probably going to have... Yeah, they probably got more... Yeah, there's the balefire. No, it's not. It hasn't been upgraded, so they must have... They don't have territory up here. So where the bloody hell's that coming from? It must be... I guess it must be these two regions. No, because... Yeah, no, maybe Wissenland as well. Okay, well that's okay. We're moving. We've taken that place. Good stuff. Indeed he does. And let's grab the Royal Burial Chamber. I also think, because we're right next to Skaven Blight, defences here might be a good idea, just in case. Just on the off chance that Skaven declare war. I'm half tempted to get the Nehekaran Citadel as well, but it doesn't actually. I mean, it gives more ammunition, which is fine. But, yeah, maybe not. Okay, and then Wakaf, you are going to... Indeed you are going to advance. We're not going to leave you anywhere you will get attrition though. Let's just move you over there, and then you should be able to dash over to these islands, hopefully land near Lucini and recolonise it. Our Tip's got another skill point. He's pretty much got everything we need him to have. I don't think he's missing... He's got all his... Oh no, he doesn't... Oh, one more aspect of the Dread Knight. There we go. And then he's got 2 more skill points to go put anywhere we really fancy. There's no real urgency there. Karakizal. It's going to be an easy win. Sir Peter Andre, you are going to have... Let's give you Wound Maker. Make you a bit more beefy in combat. So we just need to grab Carrot Buff Dart, and then we've effectively conquered most of his Tilian. Well, in fact, all of his Tilia. All of his western provinces. Southwestern provinces. Which is pretty good. I mean, that's... We've definitely made a fairly massive dent in Vlad's empire in just one episode. And talking of just one episode, this is going to be the end of the episode because we've run out of time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.